विदितमेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवरविन्ध्यशिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हेशिति।
We light the lamp outside. At the same time, we pray to Divine Mother to ignite the same light within us. The same light within us. For Sri Vidya Sadhaks, this is very important to realize that on this auspicious day, realizing the truth, realizing the soul, realizing the self is the real Deepavali. You know, real Deepavali is to know the light within, to know the light within. In yogic term or in Siddha Parampara, light means consciousness. Light means consciousness. Light means awareness. Light means awareness. This is very important understanding that we need to have on the spiritual path, because we have been celebrating Deepavali, but only external way, not realizing what is the real inner meaning. What is the real inner meaning? So one of the, I will go through the Sadguru Adi Shankaracharya's Ekasloki. If you see that, this is a conversion between Sadguru Adi Shankaracharya and his disciple. Sadguru asked his disciple, first question, what is your light? What is your light? And the student says, for me, sun is the light in the day, okay? The electrical bulb, or at that time it is a lamp, that is the light at night. That is what he answers. Then Sadguru says, okay, let it be. Then the next question comes. By what light do you see the sun or the outside lamp? What is that makes you to realize the, this is the light? And disciple says, through my eyes, I see that it is the light. And then he goes further and asks, if you see that, when you close your eyes, what is the light? What is the light that you see it? So you see that when we close our eyes, we can see astral colors around our forehead. Some, white light, purple light, indigo light, we can see inside. How will you know that? Because of buddhi, intellectual ability or intellect. We know that there is a light within us. Now very important question. You see that he asked, what is the light that help for intellect to know that inside light is a light? This is a very important question, I am telling you. Because Ekasloki, this contains the essence of all Upanishads. This contains the essence of all Vedas. This contains the essence of the Bhagavad Gita. This contains complete spiritual knowledge in one shloka. Whatever Sadguru Adi Shankaracharya could able to attain, he made it in such a simplified way. He put it only one shloka, and in that one shloka, if you really understand, you get a self-realization. So he asked, how will you know that, how the intellect know that inside light is a light? And he says that because of me, because of myself. What is your self? What is your inner light? Because of my knowingness, because of my awareness, because of my consciousness, I know that inner light is a light, outside light is a light. If I take this awareness minus your human body, awareness minus your human body, what we call for that? Dead body. Awareness minus human body, call it as a awareness plus human body is a living body. So the moment Shiva, that is awareness, goes out of this body, the body become a Shiva. So, this is the true light. This is the true light that we need to understand. Deepavali is not just to lamp outside, to lamp this form, this body need to be. If your body don't know it is a body, means it loses its existence. If your mind don't know it is a mind, it loses its existence. If you are not aware that you are a human, you are this person, that person, this family name, this engineer role and all, you lose your existence. What is the difference between a mad person and the right person who has a stability? Mad person has lost the awareness that who he was at this mind level, psychological level. So we call him as a. So this one shloka give light us, help us to know the truth, who you are. The moment I realize this, the moment I realize that I am awareness, I am consciousness, I am knowingness. I am not a body, but awareness of the body. I am not the mind, but awareness of the mind. I am not all these thoughts, all this intellectual ability, all that roles and whatever I have. Then I know that I am awareness of everything. Then you know that I am the ultimate truth. I am a ultimate truth. Because if awareness is not there, what else is there? And that awareness in Sri Vidya called Sundari, beauty. And who is the Sundari? Tripura Sundari. The beauty of three words. What is the three words? Waking state of consciousness, dream state of consciousness, sleep state of consciousness. So the one who is the beauty of these three words, we call her Tripura Sundari. So Maha Tripura Sundari is nothing but awareness. She is the beauty of everything. If she is not there, nothing is there. If she is not there, nothing is there. So that is what, again Sadguru Tirumalaji also explains the same thing. Whether you come with a conclusion with the Siddhas, come with a conclusion with the Avadutas, come with a conclusion with, all the Rishis, there is only one truth. No light within. And that light is your consciousness, that light is your soul, that light is your awareness. If we don't know this, we waste our life just lamping outside thing, but we are not going to aware of real truth, that is we are awareness, we are consciousness, we are all of that. In the Puranas, this Deepavali has a great significance, because when the Rama could able to defeat Ravana and bring the Sita back to his kingdom and establish the Rama Raja. So he returned to the kingdom. So this is the victory, celebration. At that time we consider it as a Deepavali. But this is the outer surface meaning. Who is the Rama for Sri Vidya Sadhaks? Who is the Rama? Rama is a consciousness, and he is a static consciousness, and he is in this human body. This mind is the Sita, and this body with ego consciousness, Ravana, the 10 head he is holding. Do you think it is possible in outside world? 10 head? No, not possible. So that is given, in our Puranas, things are made so that you can think about it. Don't accept as it is. You see that? Everything is so beautiful there. There it is very clear that the 10-headed Ravana is nothing but the one, this body having a 10 senses, Jnanendriya and Karmendriya. When this body with ego consciousness take away the mind, Rama wanted to win her back. But Rama is a static consciousness. Like a Sadashiva, Rama is a static consciousness. He needs some dynamic consciousness. That is where Lord Hanuman, Mahaprana. Hanuman is a Mahaprana, dynamic consciousness. With the help of Hanuman, Rama has to bring the Sita back. So the mind merges back into a consciousness, and then there is the establishment of Rama Raja. What is Rama Raja? The Rama Raja means the consciousness, bliss, truth, justice, awakening, harmony, love, ecstasy. This is a Rama Raja. Where this Raja is there? Outside or within us? So, this is the meaning of Ramayana. This is the real meaning of Deepavali, where the mind, prana, merges back into a consciousness. Okay? Awareness, become aware of awareness, means what happened? Mind loses its identity, ego disappeared, and you emerged as a truth consciousness. Aham Brahmasmi, Shivoham, Om Tat Sat, Soham. You see that? That is the real meaning of Deepavali. Our Siddhas, our Rishis, they wanted you to realize these esoteric meaning, inner meaning of every festival, so that you can turn back. You can turn back your attention from outside to within and light yourself, glow, blossom with a pure consciousness, pure awareness, free yourself from the karmic bondage, free yourself from all the miseries. You see that this body has a disease. This body is seeking a pleasure, right? The same thing with the mind. So the moment I realize that I am not a body, don't you see that I overcome those problems of the body? I overcome. This prana has a hunger, thirst, and all the body needs, pleasure needs. If I realize the truth that I am not a prana, I am a awareness of the prana, don't you think I will overcome all those problems? So the day I realize that I am not a body, I am not a mind, I am not an intellectual ability, I am not all of this, I am beyond all of that, but base for everything. If I am not there, in the deep sleep state, when you are in a deep sleep, do you aware of your body? When you are deep sleep, aware of this world, aware of your family. The moment I woke up early morning, I know that I have a deep sleep. So who was there, existed, when body is not there, mind is not there, word is not there? Who was aware? You were aware. That is what happens in Samadhi. We go into deeper Samadhi, where we lose body consciousness, we lose external world consciousness, we lose everything. We are just one with that existence, and there is only awareness. And this awareness, not aware of itself, it is not aware of itself. So that is the state we need to go. That is what we call Sri Vidya. Sri Vidya means that state of consciousness I need to experience. Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Not a just Sarvikalpa Samadhi. It is a Nirvikalpa Samadhi, where existence, you yourself, disappear. You become one with everything. That is what we call a Sri Vidya Sadhana. You one with the Mahatripura Sundari. That is a real form of Mahatripura Sundari. That is the real form of Mahatripura Sundari. So that is the aim of all the Siddhas. That is the aim of all Rishis. That is the aim of all these teachings. You should go and experience the truth about yourself. So that is the a meaning of real meaning for Sri Vidya Sadhaks. Why I am telling it? You enjoy the external rituals. At the same time, know what is a real light. Outside light is a symbolic representation of inner consciousness, inner Awareness. Once you realize that, then things will go. And with this awareness, we should do the arati. Whenever we do the arati, you know, why we do the arati to divine? Tell me. Why we do the arati to the divine? We are telling to Divine Mother, Mother, please awaken my soul. When I do the arati, what I am doing? Mother, make my life, light my life, bring the happiness, bring the awareness, make my life successful. That is the, when we do the arati, we should be very careful. What we are asking, that will come to us. And it is very powerful. Doing the arati is very powerful. Because when we rotate the arati in a clockwise direction, what happens? I am pulling the energy of the deity into my soul. So I am rotating into a clockwise direction. I am asking, Mother, please awaken my soul. Mother, light my soul, light my life, remove all the negativity, bring the, awaken my intellectual ability, awaken my intuition, bless me that truth, so that I shine forever. I shine forever. That is the main aim of, if you see the Upanishads, Vedas, how they start? Asatoma Sadgama. Means, please take me from darkness to the, that is why that intention we wanted to bring in the culture. You see that? So Aarti started. But how many of us really know about the importance of that? We don't know anything. And one more very important thing about Aarti is, it has a power to remove all negativity. If you do the Aarti after doing for Divine Mother, then you do it for yourself, you will be surprised. All the negativity from your aura cleanses. It is the greatest healing method that has been used in the past, Siddhas and all, in everything. But we forget the real, meaning, real objective of that. We just make it mechanical, you also come do the Aarti, you also come do the Aarti, and you will be thinking somewhere else, and here, just, mind is not there, but you are there, just you are waving it, finishing it. It is not like this. You do the Aarati to Divine. Then what you do? Aarati to yourself. When you do the Aarati, what should be the direction? When I do this, okay? When I do for myself, like this. The Aarati should be facing to me. Then you remove it. Remove the lamp, whatever, camphor, dhoop, whatever you need to throw it out. This is the best healing method for your children. You see, many children are having a drishti dosha and all of that, because we are all powerful people. We have a jealousy feeling. So obviously we hit another person. Okay? You see that? So dosha will be, because of this negative energy, we hit the, all of that, another person. It is not that we want it, but it is there from so many. When I taken the body and mind, so these are the byproducts. So we need to understand and accept it. But I need to be, when accept and bring awareness, then there is a transformation. Accept but no awareness, no transformation. So whole spirituality is about awareness, awareness, awareness. So complete teaching of Siddhas is know yourself, know yourself, know your light. That is a true celebration of Deepavali, that we need focus. So whenever you feel tired, do Aarti for yourself and know that real God is within you. Real God is within you. Because of that you are living. The moment that God gone, you are. This is the ultimate truth. Every master is telling, know yourself. Otherwise you have been feeling powerless. You have been telling that I have this problem, that problem. Why you are telling? Because you believe that you are powerless. You believe that you are limited. The day you realize that the awareness in this body is the same awareness that is running this cosmic awareness, cosmic consciousness, then you know that you are a cosmic consciousness. Then you know that you are a universal awareness. Then only you are a Siddha, then only you are a Avaduta, then only you are a master, Swami of your inner world and outside world. So these are very important The path is to become a powerful person. The path is to become a divine. The path is to realize the truth that you are a formless. Digambara, Nirguna, Nirakara, Chidananda, Rupa, Shivoha. Is it clear to you? That is what we need to walk. So that is a real celebration of Deepavali. So do outside whatever the things, but at the same time celebrate with awareness that the main objective of celebrating Deepavali is to know thyself.
ऐगिरिनन्दिनि नन्दितमेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवरविन्ध्यशिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हेशिति कण्ठकुटुम्बि